Oh, wow. Today I have a grail I'm opening up straight from Japan. I got some new reads I want to talk about, some shoutouts and recent pickups. All that and more, believe it or not, coming up on Friday Night Vinyl. Hi, my name is Frank. It's Friday. That means time to kick back, relax, and talk music. How the heck are you doing? 33er summer is here. For people new to this channel, I tend to take a month off of doing videos in the summer and a month in the winter. For any of you guys who do YouTube videos, I find it's a great way to avoid burnout. So I started to think, when am I going to take my time off? Won't be yet. I got a few more weeks of vids coming up, but I will make sure to keep you in the loop. As I said off the top, tons of stuff coming up. Sit down, strap in, and check it out. First, I got a couple of shout outs I want to give to relatively new-ish members of the vinyl community. One, she has made inroads really quickly and is doing really well. That's because she's such a wealth of knowledge with an incredible record collection. Talking about Vinyl Guru. If you haven't checked out Vinyl Guru's channel, I will leave a link below this video. This lady knows her stuff. I also want to give a shout out to AGK's Vinyl Life. He's relatively new as well. This guy also really knows his stuff. If you look at his videos, he's got this incredible wall of media behind him, like DVDs and stuff. It's just incredible. But he's a longtime collector, got some really cool stuff. And as I said, he also really knows his stuff. So I will leave links to those two YouTubers in the description below this video. Here's that grail I was talking about. Came from Japan. I'm going to talk about that shortly, but first, I talked about, is this light weird? Let me move this light around. I don't know. I talked in a recent video about books, and I love reading music-related books and autobiographies and biographies, so I just wanted to show you guys my latest book I picked up. This is They Call Me Supermensch. It says a backstage pass to the amazing worlds of film, food, and rock and roll. This is Shep Gordon's autobiography. Shep is a mega manager, I guess. He's been Alice Cooper's manager for decades. So I just got this. I haven't dug my teeth into it, but if you've read this book, let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, Father's Day recently came and went. And on Father's Day, I treated myself to an outing without the kids. And I went record shopping at a local store here I'd never been to. Picked up 4 items. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, a classic album, which oddly or surprisingly I did not have in my collection. I'm not the biggest, hugest, if that's a word, Dire Straits fan. I'm a pretty casual fan, but this is a record that every record collector should probably have in their collection, and I hear a lot of people say this is sort of their go-to record for testing stereo systems, so I grabbed this. Some people are also not crazy about this OG pressing of this record because some of the songs were edited to fit on a single disc, but whatevs. Another one I picked up, Clapton, the cream of Eric Clapton. I own this on CD, and I have the cassette, but I want some more Clapton on vinyl, and he's not talked about a lot nowadays. Remember the time when Clapton was God, and he's kind of been flying under the radar in recent years, but I want to get that. Got the best of PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric. This is a band that I was turned on to by a fellow by the name of Dave Davis, so that's cool. And this one, only you Canadians, and only some of you Canadians will understand the significance of this one. This is the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 50th anniversary record, 1930 to 1980, if you can see that. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are the local Canadian football league team, CFL, and they celebrated, I guess, their 50th anniversary in 1980. It's a bit of an oddity, so I wanted to grab it. The tracks on here, I haven't listened to it yet, but it's like side 1, The Beginning Years, followed by, you know, the Blue Bombers named, how they got their name, the first Grey Cup, that's like the big trophy, the exciting 40s, the Grey Cup returns to Winnipeg, the Fog Bowl, the Wind Bowl, the rebuilding years, the years ahead. Total novelty item, probably doesn't mean much to many of you unless you're from the city, but I thought this was pretty cool. I got lots more great stuff coming up in today's video, but I wanted to quickly pause the show to remind you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done yet. And if you wish to be reminded about new episodes, hit that bell thingy and you will get a notification. I post a new video every Sunday and sometimes on Fridays, just like today. So those are my recent used pickups. So this, as you know, I've been kind of in search of my holy grails. I came up with a most wanted list. But have you ever, dear 33ers, encountered a situation where you did not know a record was one of your most wanted records until you saw it on the internet? It's like, I never knew that record even existed. So this was one of them. I saw it on Discogs. It is, let me get it's by a joke band, a comedy troupe out of the UK called Bad News. Bad News are a fictional English heavy metal band created for the Channel 4 television series The Comic Strip Presents. Its members were Vim Fuego, vocals and lead guitar, Den Dennis, rhythm guitar, Colin Grigson, bass, and Spider 8 Webb on drums. Spiderweb. I don't even know how many people, as I said, in Canada or anywhere around here know about this, but I remember in high school, one weekend, the National Music Channel here, Much Music, showed the More Bad News movie, and I taped it. My friends taped it. We must have watched this movie, not a million times, dozens of times that summer. It's priceless. I thought it was far better and far superior to Spinal Tap, because these guys did not take themselves seriously at all. Essentially, they're drunken idiots who play heavy metal, and they poke fun at the genre. This movie is absolutely brilliant. In my younger years, we used to jam Bad News songs. I play guitar, so we used to jam, and we used to jam on Bad News songs. We absolutely loved these guys. So I actually found, I didn't know this existed. I found the More Bad News album, and I found a Japanese press of it. And when I saw it, I thought, my God, I need to have this. I can't tell you how much I love these guys. And I think that movie, More Bad News, is actually, it's on YouTube. If you just Google that, you can find it. I'll leave a link in the description below this video, because if you haven't seen this movie, it is so good. Anyway, let's crack this open. So, can you make that out? There we go. Bad News. It's got the Obi strip. That's part of the appeal of Japanese pressings, of course. But I thought the Obi strip went here on this particular one. Maybe not. Obi strip is part of the appeal of Japanese pressings, but of course the real appeal is the sound quality. Again, we have the Japanese rounded inner sleeve. Let's check out the condition of this record. Oh, wow. This truly is near mint. I know there's no such thing as a mint record, but this is as close as it gets. Like, there's nothing on here, not even a speck of dust. Beautiful. Put that gently down, and so these are the guys, like, obviously comedy troupe, don't take themselves too seriously, but absolutely brilliant. Okay. Gotta love this. No words to say, just digest that picture. And this looks like it opens up. So what do we have? Oh, this is, so here's the back, and yeah, they said no comment on this one. And you open it up. Okay. It looks like we have a poster. Love it, love it. There is their tour bus. And on this side, we have, what does it say here? And the old thing here, home taping is killing music. It says Bad News is killing music. Even their song titles. Hey, hey, Bad News. Warriors of Genghis Khan. That's the one we used to jam on. Bohemian Rhapsody, Bad News, Master Bike, and I believe Brian May from Queen actually produced this. Okay, so I see a little bit of, it's like old water damage there. But here we have a cartoon, and this one is actually in Japanese. I cannot wait to listen to this album. And again, I'm like a kid at Christmas, just fantastic. And I got to tell you guys, if you're not familiar with Bad News, do check them out and report back. Let me know what you think, but I don't think you'd be disappointed. All right, 33ers, that is today's episode of Friday Night Vinyl. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you dug it, please leave a quick thumbs up. Otherwise, I hope each and every one of you has a fantastic weekend. Until next time, keep on spinning.